In Batman Begins, Batman is the detective, and although he's not like the books we've been reading, a detective who is looking for a murderer per se, Batman is more so looking for a cause or for a motive, and yet he's still a detective, and like the detectives in our the stories we've been reading, he is still searching for truth in order to serve justice and to prevent harm to society. You know, like Perriot of the murder of Mr. Ackroyd. Um, Perriot sees something wrong, something has gone wrong in society, a murder has taken place, and he tries to bring the pieces together and fix it so that society can function again and to bring justice to the culprit responsible. Batman still does this, even though he knows that Dr. Crane is bringing a mystery drug into the city. It is Batman's prerogative to find out why the drug is being administered, how it is being administered, and to what purpose it is being administered, so that he can fix it and fix society, so to speak. Um, so, Batman doesn't really ask who done it, and he's more asking to what purpose done it, or to why do it, and since And ironically enough, since Batman doesn't really take time and ask who done it, he incorrectly assumes who done it. And if he were to really establish who really is responsible for it, Ra's al Ghul, then he would better understand the purpose and the motive behind it, which is what he's ultimately seeking. Um, but that's a side tangent. Um, But another thing that makes Batman similar and yet dissimilar to the books we've reading is the fact. What makes him similar is the fact that Batman has a sidekick. He has a Watson, and in fact, I'd argue that Batman has many Watsons and many sidekicks. Batman has the idea, but towards that seeks justice. But Batman really relies on other people a lot. He has a lot of sidekicks. His main sidekick, his main Watson, being Alfred, and Alfred's more like a moral and an affirming sidekick. Alfred, his butler, makes sure that Batman is pursuing the right motives, in pursuing justice in the right way, and sort of helps him along those lines with internal struggles that the detective wrestles with. But also, you have other sidekicks like Mr. Fox, Mr. Gordon, Rachel Dawes, and these sort of function as like the physical evidence, the sidekicks. Like they're kind of compartmentalized, like kind of like the police. Batman interacts with them, gives them information that they find helpful, and then also they give Batman information that they find helpful. And Mr. Fox really helps him in a physical sense by giving him the tools that he needs to succeed. But yes, anyways, these two components both differentiate and have similarities with what we've been reading in detective fiction.